Welcome back everyone to episode 15 of our Let's Play of Shadow Empire in the Dune Arrakis-like planet. Alright, Castello's ours. We probably should move somebody in. And in fact, we actually probably want to move a lot of people in because from here on in, we're going to have to do some unrest management. Some pretty severe unrest management if I'm not mistaken, which I might be, which I hope I am, but I doubt it. So what is it that we want to do? I looked at the two negative cards for getting us fate points that we can play, and these would both work a lot better on the new zone, which is about to get like destroyed of happiness. So I'm gonna wait for next turn for Castello to be around. And the good news is, worst case scenario, I can do some manipulation of some cards, you know, to try to bolster that. I didn't do like the traveling teachers or the gladiators, and I think this was a very good decision in the end because I can use those cards nicely to start bolstering the eventual tipping point of getting Castello back under control. So I was looking at Cambridge, and we're dropping here by 4 points, which is pretty bad. Fear is almost gone. It's only at 4 points. We didn't lose any points due to that. Yeah, this is mostly a -3 just because our governor stole money. I forgot about that. Gosh, we are having some pretty bad luck with our governors at least. But 4 points due to high danger, and this is coming down at what, 5 points a turn? Okay, well, let's hope. Let's hope it keeps up that much. Let me just take one peek up here. That's right, the raiders just vanished suddenly. We're still in control of the two places we want, and we are getting supply to all those folks, no problem. That is pretty cool. So, I think we just hold the line up here, we don't move at all. We'll hold the line here and here. I don't think that these troops they should cease to exist as soon as my turn's over. No more Castello. And these guys are all fine where they are. Assets-wise, do we want to do anything, build anything? I just have to start from scratch all over. What the heck was I trying to do here? Let's take a look. Truck station, supply base, ice mine, agricultural dome. Water is dropping, but I think that's because we have this at 25%. Is it 25 or is this 50? Oh, it's actually at 50%. Okay, but that's fine. We lost 100 water. We'll absorb that for now. If it continues, we'll just increase production. No problem. Do we want to sell anything? Yeah, metal being at 4 is just not good. There's not a whole lot of metal available. We do have money to buy metal. We're just going to wait for the price to drop. And then the best thing, of course, is if we can somehow manage to get an industry. Oh man, I mean, the good news is it only takes a one-time input of metal to get these things. The bad news is we still have no metal. We just have no source of metal other than paying the trader. So that's not really sustainable. I don't know. Alright, well, is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so. I don't know if there's anything else I was planning to do. Did we already do this? Do we already get them to ask for help? Bernador, I mean. Did we already play this series of cards to get them to give us more money? Was that this turn already? Bernador, what's your relation with us right now? 70. Not great. We could probably stand to play one card. Oh, we don't have it. Okay. Okay. I had to sneeze there. Sorry. Sending some spies. You know, honestly, that might be a good idea. Montenac is where I'd like to have some more spies. We currently have 0. 0. We're done. What a great name. We have 0 spies on Altona, Dunkelstadt. And they're up here? Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good... I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to infiltrate. Difficulty is pretty high. Not really. A solo, much better time of this. Yeah, we'll send a spy team.
Order acknowledged.
It was impossible to fail there, by the way. Oh my gosh, we just got just a ton of spies there. Was that 6? Yeah, it was 6. Let's look at the mech robot people as well. We'll send just a spy.
Order acknowledged.
Maybe we'll send 2 spies.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, that ended up being 4, but that's fine. Obviously, we're not going to complain. Scallion. Ooh. Bond Scout. Can we get to them? We can. I'm going to save my spy ring for like an emergency. But I will play a card over here. Got 2 over there. Okay. We'll see what kind of intel that gives us. I think we end the turn now. Oh yeah, we do have plenty of industrial points in metal. But again, we want to save the industrial points. We want to build a railroad between the 2 cities pretty soon. Still, 500 is a lot. Now, we will get a fate point for conquering this, and we will also get some... What is it? Gosh, I don't remember. I thought there was something else we get, but I don't remember. Okay, anyway, we'll end the turn. Will I hold you hostage or not? Yeah, I guess so. Gotta hydrate up, you know, it's a desert out here. Interesting though, like look at the way my borders are. It's just we're pretty big from a population standpoint. I still feel like we're gonna have to go up against Montanak, so as soon as we can settle down and position some troops on the border, and I think we should just move in. If we could just get ever so lucky, I would love to discover some metal deposits over here. Oh my god, okay, wow, oh my gosh, okay, so well, we're gonna have ourselves a time, turns out. And that is a major, because I don't think miners get armor. Unless this is just buggies and such. Was this war, or was this just them pushing? Okay, still 10 more turns of that. Yeah, just a fate point? Okay, it's just a fate point. Motorbike chemistry, that's the worst one to discover, but that's fine. Okay, 25 rare metals. Okay, 10 GR Velociraptor, this is what? I don't know what the Velociraptor is. 2 high techs. Radiation leak, this is... I don't know, if this is fear, I'm probably going to want to use that. Eager Industrialist is great. We got 1 spy. So what the heck's going on here? Oh my gosh. Kaldos is a miner, and they are a raiders. They are a raiders. They are raiders. Wow. How the heck do we manage this one then? Like obviously there's no connection right now between Costello. We have to. Okay, this is what a Velociraptor is. It is a medium tank. Okay, that's very good. So all hands on deck. Really, we have a really bad situation here. First of all, Cambridge finally going up. Thank goodness. Loyalty looking good. How do we get around this situation? I mean, this is a lot of people. Now we fully see this area. I'm just going to kind of look around here. This is political points. Yeah, PP. This is morale. We still have this, which is giving us 200 extra people. And now we actually see what's in this zone, which is, this is so great. We see everything here. Oh, this is really good. Where is this? This is non-aligned. Okay, so we need to push north, which means we're gonna have to build roads, which means, oh yeah, look at this. Escolo, the Sentinels. Yeah, we need to go this way, and we're going to have to build a road up there just because we... Oh, there's no way supply is going to get there, actually. Even with the paved road, I don't think we can go that far. We want to, but I don't think it's possible. Oh, man. Okay, 7 decisions. That is quite a lot. Statue in your honor. We have some free funds, and I would like to use them to construct a statue celebrating the Great Battle of Costello. It's not my idea. It's a large popular support. We could use the funds to improve overall efficiency. That's the alternative. Okay. Back to the... Okay, the first one is no. It's just simply a no. I don't mind enforcement, but probably I like this last one the best. Not that enforcement's a big deal, but what I really want out of enforcement is logistical bonus, and I need to go above 50% to achieve that. And I think that right now the more important thing would be this one, getting population happiness. So let's go ahead and do this.
Yes, sir.
And it only ended up in fact affecting us by -1 points. That's because Fist is so low already. When it shows you what this is, autocracy +7, this actual number is not what you... The actual number you get is not necessarily this number because... it's modified by where it is, so the autocracy for us is really low, so I suspect this will be a 5 or a 6. Could maybe be a 4, but I think it'll be a 5. Is the actual value. That's the actual value we would get. Okay, independence rallies in Costello, very bad news in Costello. The independence movement is now openly holding huge rallies in the streets. This is causing unrest, and okay, so we can't send in the troops. I would like to, but it won't work. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough people. We do need to appoint a governor, though. This is interesting. I knew it. I knew Radenhall would be there. I just knew it. The sad thing is she's not a bad candidate, but boy, she is corrupt, and we already had issues with that. And that's going to drop. I mean, the reason why we can't choose her is just because that's going to drop. Stealing is going to drop happiness. This person's corruption is 48. What the hell? Who the hell are these people? She's more corrupt than the person who was stealing money all the time. Yeah, so we will definitely dismiss one of these people. I think Cleo is the one we're going to have to dismiss. I would rather actually have, as weird as it is, I'd rather have Radenhall back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 77. No corruption. Capacity 2. High-ish charisma. Ooh, extremely good strength. So she probably wouldn't die in battle, because strength is dictated by... I'm sorry, endurance is dictated by strength. Government and autocracy. Not two that I'm necessarily going to be focusing on. I think that she's our best candidate right now, although I don't really want to choose her, because the strength... Actually, I don't know what the strength would be good for. I think she is just a perfectly fine intermediate candidate for the governor position. We'll go ahead and appoint her. Yeah, so we will not upgrade Costello because this upgrades the demands of the, what's it called? The quality of life demands. So we do not want to do that right now. Okay, we're back to the independence rallies. Well, there's still a lot more decisions to go. Okay, free movement. The pastor allows free movement between our... Wow, this is crazy. Oh my god. It's just impossible for me not to choose it, even though it pisses off the person who we would like not to piss off. But it makes everyone else happier. Release of spy. We'll accept their offer. I think this is like a no-brainer. It gives us mind. It gives us enforcement, but we just dropped enforcement a little bit, so that's actually not a bad thing. And again, we're getting mind way the heck up there. And Montanak also demands release of a spy. Okay. Just make everyone happy, I guess. And this one gives us democracy. Interesting. They're going to give us 10 PP as well. I didn't even see what the other one gives us. But we'll take it. Yeah, that one Perfect. So only one decision remaining. This kind of difficult one. Like, we need to try to pincer this off. I mean, not pincer, but just push this line back as quickly as possible. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 29 dropping by 60. That's, yeah, I mean, not too surprising. Assets wise, we have a dome farm, we have a transport hub. No workers, there's no private economy. That's all fine. It actually looks fine. This one is 14 and 3 and we're barely breaking even over here. We actually lost one in this plus minus. 6 due to high unrest, 4 due to high danger. Okay. So the big question is, if we can actually get fear, does this last strategy card, or the last nation card, does this one create fear? Creates danger, unrest. Yeah, danger. Okay. We do want to play some cards though. I think we'll go with the zone ones. Volunteer drive. No, we don't need that. Prospecting push. Yeah, I think that we would be nice. Oh wait, the raiders actually occupied all the hills. Otherwise, I would use this to see if Costello has anything. Probably want to attract for some more free folk as well, but again, not sure. Like, those are all still things we can use against Cambridge, but against Costello, I'm not sure. Yeah, so is it, okay, so this is actually not nearly as bad as I thought. Only -1 just doesn't seem that bad. Okay, what about Cambridge? Because Cambridge, I really want this city to be completely settled and on the up and up as far as conditions go before I move on to Costello. Costello, we're already expecting just to fight wave after wave of rebels. And we have some decent quality of life set up already. Yeah, that other factory way up there in the north would be... What a steal. I mean, look how far up we're going to have to go. But at the same time, it might not be occupied territory, really. And we kind of have the industrial points to do it. Wow, we're up to 600. Okay, so let's take a look at trade first, because if we can buy metal, oh my god, the cost just keeps going up. So this is good to know. Make a mental note that buying at below 4 is not as bad as I once thought. Fuel can really be sold. I think I'll sell 200 fuel if this is the price that they're going to pay me for it. Yeah, 110, we'll take that. Buzz is helping us out. Water for 1.1, it is good to see it going up and not down, which is where it was going last turn. Food. It is going up, but too low, too cheap. Rare metal. What the hell is rare metal supposed to cost? I usually see it around 6. It's costing 9. Let's just sell... Well, I don't know if we should sell all that, but at the same time, we don't have anything else to use it on for the moment. We just bought our solar panel. Our solar station, whatever it's called. The solar panel power station. So we don't need this rare earth metal, and I think this is a good enough price that we'll just tank the market. And machines and high-tech parts are both looking good. Wow, that's actually a decent amount we can sell the high-tech parts for. Okay, fair enough. So how to deal with this? By the way, we have now discovered one model. Is that true? There it is. Yeah, we picked recon buggy. Well, this does lead to APCs, which are not a total throwaway, so... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, how do we deal with this situation? Yikes. Okay, so these guys are all here. I think we will move this unit back. Here, even? Yeah, it's fine. We'll stop their advance at least, but I'm not sure what we want to do with these guys. That's a lot of units. I don't know if it would be that hard for us to kill them. Like, what are you guys actually made of? I think we could do it. You know what would be great is with all their units here, we should just move around, cut them off around the mountains. But we're not at war with them yet, so it's not... I mean, there might even be a better time to do it when they can't retaliate without declaring war. Kind of make them look like the bad guys. Which they obviously are anyway. Okay, 2,500 money, that's quite a lot of money. I think we're going to be okay for a while. And then we'll probably start buying metal. We just need to get to 1,500, although really what we still need is, we need at least some source of metal. Buying it just shouldn't work forever. Okay, we'll move some military people. Fair enough. Those guys can stay. You might even be needed down here now that there's no raiders directly over here. We know where the 2 raiders are. We don't need to engage them. So yeah, I think I'll just do this to get you moving over towards the east. Still don't know about this. Let's do nothing, which is going to be really unfortunate. I think Estelle's like, we're writing it off almost. $58, not bad. We can probably do worse. Okay. 2d6 danger. That doesn't seem that bad. Oh, but the population workers... I honestly think it's random. I hope it doesn't affect Cambridge, but it's not a bad one to choose. That is a ton. To get this on the wrong zone, which would be Cambridge right now, I think. If Cambridge took this, it would be really bad. Huh. Or for 3 fate points, we can get 4d10 danger, which danger is really hard to get rid of. I don't know. This is tough. Okay, well let's make some decisions, right? Let's just roll the die and see what we get. Let's do this one.
Order received.
Cambridge, of course. Probably still not terrible. We can also follow it up with something like, what about this one? No. Zone. Yeah, attract free folk. And because things are, I think, better over there. Yeah, so we lost some amount of people. 1,700 is not too bad. So let's go ahead and attract free folk.
Aye, aye, sir.
We attracted 0? Are you kidding me? I've never seen that before. Okay, so with all the fate points, what are we going to do? Let me take a look at Cambridge, because once Cambridge is completely solid, if it gets to the point where it is completely solid, then we really don't have to worry about Castello. We can actually work with Castello. So the important thing, I think, is to make sure that Cambridge is a rock. And for that reason, I am certainly contemplating... Okay, the zoo we don't need, but that's not one of the options. Arena is level 2. Museum is level 1. Schools are level 1. So I think the schools has got to be here. And I'm just going to play it. Cambridge, yep.
Order received.
Okay, good. Gladiators, it seems like more appropriate in Castello, where they're going to be fighting each other anyway. It's basically the same thing as what's going on outside with the rebels. Yeah, Boomtown will wait for a little bit higher happiness, a little higher population loyalty, and then we'll play this in Cambridge. This is our backup for if things just go completely to hell in Cuba. Sorry, Cuba. Castello. Still probably should do the scientific outpost. Now we can control where it goes. Okay, this is a good card too. Extra level private life. Ah, you know what this is? This has got to go in Castello or in Cambridge. It's got to go there.
Received.
So what are we looking at now? I didn't check first, but this is going to be big, I think. Yeah, 115. Are you kidding me? That is amazing. Oh, that's really good. That was a great card to get. We're back down to 5 fate points, but I feel like that trade-off was very much in our favor. So I'm happy with it. Let these guys sit or push north. Well, let me zoom in here so we can see where the roads are. Turn off use so we can see where the roads are. And know that we basically have to go straight north. It's not just basically, it's exactly going straight north. So let's just start doing it. 48, 72, 96. Okay, we'll see how far the roads can go. I mean, the logistic can travel along the roads. We don't have any fear of this area being reconquered because there's no raiders nearby. So if I do this, yeah, I can do this. We can move in, maybe. I mean, I don't think that we're going to be able to attack this guy. We can just hope that he attacks us and kills himself that way. Okay, 536, so we did a little bit of work. Still think I'd like to build a sealed road right here. This costs 300, oh my goodness. Oh lord, that's a lot of money. What else could we be constructing here? Let's get out of this mode. Yeah, construct. So what else could we be doing here? Don't need that. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How much? Okay, this is a lot of metal, but this gives us metal. This is our only way of getting metal back. 4 rounds, so 240, we have that covered. 375 for 4 rounds. Boy, they really make you pay. Holy cow, but it's so worth it. Man. This might be a reason to actually get a recycling facility too. How much more scrap do we have? Scavenge? Enough that it might be worth it. We just need a higher metal income because we have to get to... 375 is such an awkward number. Okay, 750 times 2. 1500, I see. So it's the same damn price. Crap. Well, in that case, I think in this case we'd rather have the metal. Yeah, we'd rather have the metal, for sure. And I think we're probably wasting a ton. Last, due to max storage reach, was only 91. It's a lot less than I thought. So maybe selling all that rare metal wasn't a good idea. Okay, well, what else? I mean, look, there's really hope here. Seeing that soil metal filtration. Again, we got to get pretty high up before we can do that. Just verify that was the correct amount again. 375 times 4. Damn, that is so expensive. Also 4 high-tech parts. But once this is up, I mean, the sky's the limit. We're going to be getting 125 metal a turn forever, which is so good. So good. It's not actually too expensive either. I mean, the energy cost is pretty high at 50, but 1,100 workers, we can handle that. So the question is, yeah, it's just about the recycling facility. If we go up from, let me just take a look. What are we at right now? We're at 40 metal, and this would be doubling it to 80. Okay, so it would double our metal. What's our current metal at? 48. So this, in theory, would take us up to 96. An increase of 48. So 48 metal, how long does it take to repay itself? 2 turns? Is that the correct analogy? Now, it doesn't give us more metal in the long term. In fact, we lose the 100 metal we spent upgrading this in the long term. Because ultimately the scavenging is going to run out and the recycling facility is done. It's kaputs. But in the short term, which is what we need in the short term so we can get long-term stuff up and running, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to find a way to do this. And I think that it might, in the end, mean that we have to spend a lot of money unnecessarily trying to get metal. 100 metal wouldn't put it. I think we'll wait a little bit because this price is rather high. Okay, so what am I going to do this turn? Am I going to play any more stratagems? Are there any zone stratagems? Wait, what was this last one? Worker privileges? No. Docile AI. This might be actually important to use so I can go north towards that other one. We could just connect a single line all the way up there. I've talked myself into it. But, okay. At the same time, we already have one. We can just move him somewhere else. Gladiators would probably be a little bit better. Let's see how dire the situation is after waiting one more turn. Is there anything we want to do? I don't think we want to attack or do anything like that. Go to movement. We might want to shift. Oh, I don't want to though. But I mean, I guess we need to shift one person here. Not that I wanted to, but again, just make sure they don't take it. Okay, and is there anything else for this turn? I don't think so. Let's end. Probably could have done some more industrial points going up here. We actually could have just simply previewed to see if that road was going to be okay, you know, or press the 6 on the keyboard, which I keep forgetting to do. And you're stuck with me for, whoops, you're stuck with me for another turn. Another turn resolution. So you start, in my opinion, it starts to get a little bit slower. I guess you guys didn't see all the original ones, but this feels a bit slower. Yeah, so I think this will actually be a good thing. I mean, we can turn it into something good. We'll probably need to buy another brigade. And we're going to need the extra troops for the unrest control anyway. Okay, here they go. Oh. They're kind of attacking... Yeah, this is awesome. They're kind of attacking the Montagnards. But they still... Yeah, I mean, it's clear to me that they still have an axe to grind with our border. 5 decisions. Oh, okay. So they have actually declared war now. It's official. Okay, we have soldiers model 2. 200 automatas. I think those are those automated machine guns? Because if they are, that's not good. Bureaucratic push, that's good. Support faction is also good. Spy team is also good. Okay, so let's go through the decisions first. Okay, tech level, let's accept. I hope so. So, infantry level 2 is done, but let's just get an improved...
Yes, sir.
An improved whirlwind. Improved machine gun, basically. Black Doctor is activating Costello. So, very difficult roll to beat. Our average... Wait. No, not. Yeah, no. It's not that difficult. It's a 1/3 chance that we succeed. 2/3 chance we don't. Speaking of the die roll and all that, somebody did point out that yes, it is true, or sorry, I mentioned this, but then I disagreed, and I was totally wrong to disagree with myself. And somebody pointed out very nicely, the more die you roll with the distribution, it's like a Poisson distribution, but it's basically Gaussian. It's normal-ish. It's not uniform. So that was a good catch. If it only takes political points, I'm willing to risk that for the better chance. So sure. Failure. Danger increased by 20%. For difficulty of 166, excuse me? Whoops. Oh, I guess that was the average difficulty was less, 140 or whatever. But we rolled against that bad. And we didn't roll very well either. What was it? We had plus 70, so we must have rolled a 30. They rolled... What was it? Like a 70. Not good. Only 400 population died. Okay, so yeah, I'll give my full support. I don't know what it means, but their rebels have now been deployed. Hey, if they can fight off these other guys instead, I'm all for it. Public... So this is a decision I will come back to as soon as I figure out what the situation is in Cambridge. And by that I mean, I need to see your zone and orders. 0, 4, 15. I think we can probably get away with making this 14. Just spend a little bit less money on recruits. Do we want to keep... Yeah, I guess we can drop this down to 400. We have the card to increase recruits. I'd like those going into population for the time being. I'll just drop this to 14. So 4, 14, 0. Allow emergency food now that we have plenty of food. Yes. Forbid pop to buy free folk. That's interesting. I should do that, but I don't understand the effect of this enough to warrant it.
Order received.
Okay. So it was 5 and then 15, right? So we'll go 5 and like 13 or 12. Allow. Oh wow, disallow for now though, because we don't have access to them logistically. We'll do a regular zone. Okay, workers are much happier now. I don't know if that'll have any effect really, but it's it happened. Who are you guys? Iron. Oh, these are the rebels. Okay. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, they might actually take away this asset, which is the luxury brothels, which has given our troops morale. But I don't know. I don't see any way to protect it. We barely have enough troops to maintain the border, much less deal with rebels. Move this one up here. Move this one here. They've declared war, so we do want to actually leave our borders. Okay, this is the best thing I've ever seen. The fact that our automatus, which cannot move, is completely immobile, has been deployed into our city. That's a perfectly okay place for it to be. Excuse me. Oh man. Do we end the turn? What about metal? 600. I'm just gonna buy it. We have a lot of money. I need it. My precious.
Copy that.
That guy reduced the price so much. It ended up being like 4.8 for us. It's crazy. Okay, so we're at 700. We're unfortunately only halfway there. Still begs the question about whether it's worth it to upgrade the recycling facility or not. That light industry has really kicked in. It's like we don't even need a factory now. We still do. It's going to add what? The first tier is 50? It's not even that much. Yeah, it's only 50, so. Well, it's really not that much, but I guess subsequent levels of industry, yeah, goes up to 200 after that. I guess level 2 is probably where you really start to break free from the pack. Yeah, so let's press this button to see where we're still completely in supply. Fantastic. So the question is, should we push on this unit? I think we'll just have this one unit stick around and bully them, or maybe... Yeah, maybe 2. Okay, so you're going to keep going north. We're getting there. 2 more roads. And there'll be 2 more next turn. 2 more after that. $300, ouch. Well, let's do it at least once. So, pretty pricey, but we had the money for it. So now at least we have a connection that should go even further, right? We can probably just hit T and take a look at what this will be next turn. So that's 150. So it is over. It did start to decay. You can probably see this. Current. Yeah, it starts to decay. 204 down to 133, but it's still not bad. Having 133 is, I mean, it's enough to carry a supply for those 3 units. Okay. And I see we're over on time already. Don't really have anything to do this turn either. You guys are fine. I guess we can do bombardment. Do we have bombardment from anyone? We do. Oh, I had to sneeze again. So let's do bombardment. This is fun. Exciting. Maybe.
Fire.
Yeah, we're getting some hits. Be nice to get some kills. Speaking of, fantastic. More than one? No, not today. Still, it was pretty good. Took their readiness down. We did kill 1 important unit. I mean, important as in it wasn't a truck. And anybody else who has... I think everyone else... I don't think anybody else has... Oh, wait. Where are you coming in from? Oh, yeah, you are available. Okay, who do we want to bombard? Plains Rocky, Plains Sand. Let's bombard this unit because it is the biggest. Oh, there's actually 2 in there. Yeah, let's do this one.
Fire.
It's a good start. Maybe a kill. Come on, kill. Kill, 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 kill. Nope.
Copy that.
Oh well. Still pretty good. Again, this will just make them weaker if they counterattack or if they attack or whatever. Yeah, this is. I still really like to see this. They're going up against Montanak. Part of me just wants to actually back away and let all these different areas fight each other. If I had known that this was going to happen, I mean, obviously they waited for me to be there. They probably had some peace agreement with not the Iron Rebels, with Casello before it was me. And that meant that they never moved on each other's territory, but why didn't they ever move against Montanak? That's the bigger question. Why did they wait for me? I'm not sure. It really doesn't even make sense that they would declare war on them, Montanak, after they had already pushed against me. Like, they should focus, consolidate. Okay, anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here, so I guess we'll just be ready to end the turn at the start of the next video. Get back, and we'll see how our expansion continues. I think this was a good episode. I mean, I really cannot wait. The linchpin of our strategy at this point, moving forward, is getting the soil demetallization facility. 125 per turn, and tons of rare earth metals as well. Not that we need it, but it would be, I mean, it's just given to us so we can sell it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and until the next one, take care.